Travis Ryder, the BamaOnline.com staff, checking in from Bryant-Denny Stadium, where we just had a few moments to check out the Alabama Crimson Tide prior to scrimmage number 2 of 2016 spring drills. Alabama on a perfect day in Tuscaloosa, fixing to go through, again, another scrimmage, another opportunity for a lot of guys to stake their claim to roles, significant, and from a depth standpoint. Both of those are significant, by the way, but we'll see how it plays out this afternoon inside the stadium. Obviously, coaches' clinic weekend, a lot of those guys on hand, but a big day for Alabama football players looking to solidify or at least take another step towards solidifying roles with the 2016 Alabama Crimson Tide. From an injury standpoint, didn't see Deshaun Hand out there with the defensive lineman, did see Dalvin Tomlinson. Those two guys, of course, missed Wednesday's practice. Tomlinson was sick on Wednesday. Hand has been dealing with some back spasms, apparently. Didn't see Hand once again during individual drills out there during the brief viewing period that we did have. So the expectation, I would think, was that he may be out for today's scrimmage. That opens the door for some other guys. We talked about Josh Frazier yesterday. Should be an opportunity for him to see extended reps perhaps with that first defense, a defense that looks very good in terms of speed and athleticism, both at the linebacker and defensive back spots. And speaking of which, we saw Eddie Jackson out there with the first defense, but he did have a black non-contact jersey on today. No big deal, I don't think. Probably more so a precautionary measure for the senior starter at safety. He was joined working alongside Ronnie Harrison, so about what you would expect back there on the back end of that Alabama defense. The base defense we saw had Reuben Foster, Sean Dion Hamilton as your inside linebackers, so no big surprise there. Your corners obviously continue to be Marlon Humphrey, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Again, about what you would expect on the defensive side of the ball. But another big day for Alabama quarterbacks. Can Cooper Bateman and David Cornwell sort of maintain the separation that they apparently were able to gain on the younger quarterbacks in this quartet? Blake Barnett, Jalen Hurts in that third and fourth role. We'll see. Bateman apparently did a good job of taking care of the football for the most part last Saturday. As we all know, that's where the job begins and really ends. If you don't take care of the football, you're not going to be in the mix at the quarterback position at the University of Alabama. Bateman, Cornwell right now seem to be doing a better job of that, but a chance once again for Barnett to bounce back from what apparently wasn't his best scrimmage last Saturday, but still have today and next Saturday, obviously, with the A-Day game to try to get back on track. So we've got a practice report coming up from Charlie Potter. We've got video from the pre-scrimmage drills and a lot more to come later this afternoon and this evening as Alabama takes part in their second scrimmage of spring drills. We talk a lot about the passing game, but Bo Scarborough, Damian Harris, be interesting to see what they do as well. So keep it right here on BamaOnline.com for more coverage of 2016 spring drills as we move towards the final week of spring practice at the Capstone.